Hey guys, what's up? It's Megan, and I wanted to tell you guys about this 6-week body transformation thing that I started because I'm excited about it, but like also not. So upon making this video, I actually made this after I already started it. And so I started it on January 11th. And so I've already made videos of like how my first and second week have gone. So this video is a little bit late. I kind of forgot to make it. But anyway, so I'm really like excited about the possible results, but also like the workouts are tough. So let me tell you a little bit about it. I found out about it. It was an Instagram ad that I was scrolling through and I saw it, and I was like, it said basically it was like this free thing. Like you get this free 6-week body transformation challenge program thingy like that, right? And so I saw it and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because this year it's all about taking risks, all about making moves, all about doing all the things. Sorry, I can't stop looking at myself. It's the first time I've had my hair straight in a while and I feel really good. So I just feel really confident right now. So anyways, and I've already lost like on my own like 60-ish pounds. So this was more about like toning up because I mean I can do cardio. Cardio is not a problem for me, but I don't know how to tone my body. Like yeah, I can like go to the gym, but I don't know what I'm doing. I can watch videos online. I don't know what I'm doing. So like having that direction and having someone to hold me accountable was something that I really needed. And so it was like a big scary thing, but I went and I didn't talk myself out of, usually when, you know, you respond to an ad and they call you, I typically like don't answer or I hang up on them because I get really nervous. But I didn't. I was like, no, Megan, you're going to talk to this person. And then they set up like this interview type thing and I somehow went to that, didn't talk myself out of it. And then I end up, oh, I'm cold. I just did some headshots. That's why I did my hair and have a little bit of makeup on. Why I'm not wearing a shirt? I mean, I am. It's just a spaghetti strap, but I wasn't cold a second ago. Now I'm cold. So I went to this interview, right? And it's a smaller gym. It's like a private like little gym for personal training, like specifically, and then they have like massage therapy there as well. I don't know what else to call it. So anyway, I'm not doing the massage part. I'm just doing the workout part. So there are 3 other women in the class that I'm doing. And first of all, when I got there, it was not actually free. It's only free if you pay a hefty deposit and then I mean, not hefty for 6 weeks, 3 days a week. It's a good price for what you're getting, but it's hefty in the sense of like, I was going there thinking I didn't have to pay any money, but of course they trick you and they do this salesy thing where they're like, hey, so, actually it's gonna be $600, $100 a week. And then if you hit all of your goals, you get it back, or you can use that towards membership. And it's like, mother effer. And so I was kind of like annoyed. Now I will say my personal trainer, the one that I'm working with, was not the one that was doing the sales part. So he's great. I like him. The guy doing the sales part is someone that has done this kind of thing before. And me and the woman that were there, we called him out, and I straight up said, look, I've worked in sales before. I know how it works. So I feel like it's manipulative, you know? I understand like this is how you get people in, because like basically what he does first is, why are you doing this? How do you think it's going to make you feel if you reach your goals? How do you think it's going to make you feel if you don't reach your goals? Like, what if you don't join this program? Like, how are you going to feel type thing? And so it's really, really playing with your emotions so that it's harder to say no, rather than just giving us all the facts from the get-go. I get it. Like, that's how you get people. But, like, at the same time, it's still manipulative, you know? And I feel like, I don't know, like I didn't like the way it went, but I didn't like the way this guy went about it. But I was like, I literally don't have $600 in my account, and I know if I walk out of here, the deal's gone. I know that's how it works, that you're not gonna let me have this deal if I don't do it right now. And he's like, well, I mean, and he was like, I don't know, kind of making it seem like if I wanted it, I would do it. And I'm like, I legitimately don't have $600. Like, I maybe have $200 in my account right now. And so I decided, I was like, I get paid on Tuesday. I think this was a Sunday, or yeah, Sunday, I think we had met. And he was like, okay, well, how about you give us your credit card information, and then once it goes through, you'll come here, have a meeting for a nutrition consultation, and then you guys can go ahead and like process the payment. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about like just giving you my credit card information, like, and I have to just like trust that you're not gonna run it for $600 or any amount, like. And, you know, they're of course like, no, I wouldn't do that. I'm like, okay, but like I have to trust that. Like, I don't know you, you know what I mean? And I've been a bit, I'm too trusting sometimes. And so I've gotten like, it's definitely bit me in the ass before. So I wanted to be really careful. Thankfully, everything went smoothly. It's all been legitimate, but let me tell you, like, I will say, like, I put my credit card information on there, but I didn't put a date, and I didn't sign the part where you put your, like, the card information for the payment. Anyway, so like I said, I didn't really like how it went about, but I'm glad I did it. I don't regret it. I have to wake up at 5 a.m. 3 mornings a week. That's not fun. Don't like that part. But I'm just really proud of myself for trying something big and scary and sticking to it. I'm on week number 2 right now. So what's today's date? So I started on the 11th, and it is the 20, oh come on phone, the 23rd. So it's Monday, and Wednesday morning will be like the 2-week mark. So I'll do my measurements. So far, I will say right now, I am like my weight is like yo-yoing right around 125. So I started at 128, and you'll have the first week video that will tell you like where I'm at. I don't want to like tell you now because you're going to get a video telling you that. So I started at 128. I have lost weight. I have lost some inches, and but I've been yo-yoing at this one weight, like going up a little up and a little down, a little up and a little down, and I'm like, what in the world? But I did lose pounds before this happened, and now I'm just like, this whole week I've just been just back and forth. I'm like, you know. But I will say this week I haven't been doing as well as I feel like the first week. I was like super into it, super protein, very little carbs and all of that. And then now I'm just like, it started getting to a point where I wasn't eating very much anymore because I was so sick of chicken. I was so sick of the food I was eating. And then my roommate made tacos, and I was like, okay, and ground beef's okay. So I went nuts on those tacos. But then, you know, tacos run out, and then it's like, okay, what now? I don't want chicken. I'm not ready for chicken again. So I'm doing like turkey sandwiches right now, but the thing is, I don't know. I'm so limited because of my food issues. And it's, you know, it's funny because like people tell me, oh, it's easy, like just do this, just do this, just do this. You have all these options. I'm like, but I don't. I personally don't have all these options because of my stupid food phobia. Like, it gets in the way of everything. I don't know how to try new foods. I can't. There are so many foods I've never even tried. So when it comes to, like, I'm already limited on what I can eat, and now that I'm trying to eat, like, very healthy, I'm limited even more. And I don't think he's not super strict about it. It's mostly just protein forward. Obviously, like, a little bit of carbs, but not too much. He said don't go over 300 grams of carbs a day, which is a lot. So I will say, I think the one thing I'm doing wrong is I'm not eating enough. He keeps telling me, don't be afraid to eat, don't be afraid to eat. And he's like, I know your portions are, you know, pretty small. I'm like, well, yeah, like it was funny because he was talking about doing like a small little like pre-workout meal. And so we were talking about eggs, love eggs, been eating lots of eggs. And I was like, oh, small amount of eggs. And he's like, so, you know, a small amount of eggs and then maybe some fruit or like juice. And I was like, okay, so like 1 egg. And he's like 2. And I'm like, that's my normal amount. And I don't even eat the whole 2, especially because I usually have it with like toast. But he doesn't want me to have toast like for pre-workout. So I was having like, I tried 2 eggs and an apple and I was like, I cannot eat all of this. Like, I'm gonna die. So I've been changing it to 1 egg. And I didn't get super sick of apples, but I started to. And then I got grapes, got sick of grapes. Now I'm back to apples, but I'm just not in the mood for apples. So like, you know, the food part is hard, but I don't know. You know, I got 4 more weeks to go. God, I will say the second week went by a lot faster. And let's talk about where I think what's going to happen at the end of this. I don't know. I went into this with the thought of like, I'm going to get my 600 back and I'm going to move on with my life. But like, there is a part of me that does enjoy it. A small part. Because the thing is I have a lot that I want to do with my life. Especially this year is kind of the start of it. And this type of lifestyle takes up so much of your time and energy. And I just don't think I have it in me. I feel like I don't have time for like anything else. And I don't want that. I will say though, I mean, I've been a million times more productive with all of this. I've been getting things done so much quicker and than I was like previously. So it could have to do with the working out. It could just have to do with my new mindset going into this year. I don't know, maybe a mixture of both. But I just think it's like, what I'd be worried about is once this is like not a thing, is like all of a sudden I'm like, okay, what do I do with my life now? Because before I was watching so much TV and just feeling lazy and then feeling guilty about being lazy, whereas now I had a lazy day yesterday just because I have been exhausted. So I work full time and I have to get up Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 a.m. I have my workout from 7 to 8 on Wednesdays, and then so I have Sunday, Monday off. Okay, so let me just tell you how this goes. Sundays, I got nothing. Sundays are whatever the hell I want them to be. Mondays, I get up at 5:15 and go work out, or get up, make myself breakfast, go work out from 7 to 8. And then after, I'm really thirsty. And then after, I have the rest of the day to do whatever I want. Tuesdays, I work the morning shift. My room is a disaster right now. It's because I did laundry, but I had to like pull the shirts out of it to like iron them and then I just didn't have time to like clean up because I had to get these headshots done before I lost light. Because the light in Oregon is so friggin' weird. It's like dark by like 5. In the winter, it gets dark by like 5 p.m. and the sun doesn't come up until like 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. I mean. And then in the summer, it'll come up at like, I don't know, 4 or 5 and then go down at like 10 p.m. It's friggin' ridiculous how much of a difference that is. It's a huge difference. So I don't know exactly sun rising because I'm not typically awake. I mean, I guess like my workouts right now, I'm kind of awake, but at nighttime when the sun sets, like going from setting at like 5, or even honestly it was like setting at 4:30, it's, you know, it's getting closer to spring now, but 4:30 at one point, and then 10. That's 5.5 hour difference, bruh. That's a huge difference. Like, our bodies just never really get used to it because it's constantly changing. But anyway, because we don't have a lot of light, like, I am very limited on when I can take headshots for myself and when I can do, I mean, I can do self-tapes whenever, but it's definitely better if you have good lighting and you're not using, like, I mean, I have lights, but I mean, they're not like the best quality. So having natural lighting is always better. So, but yeah, it limits me and it's annoying. But anyway, and we don't get very good lighting, natural lighting in this apartment anyway, just like where we're located. Even when we have the like sliding doors, like the blinds are open and it's sunny during the day, it's still dark in our living room. Like, so kind of sucks. But anyways, what was I talking about before I got into that? I don't even know. I have a headache. I need to eat something. I'm hungry. Ugh, and I've been using so many dishes. Ugh, it's like I need to go make eggs, but I gotta go wash a pan first because it's like constant dishes and dishwasher and dishes and dishwasher. Like, oh my god, like I just loaded the dishwasher. How is the sink full of dishes again already? I think I was saying something about, I don't know, my productivity or something. I don't know, something to that effect, I think. But anyway, I do feel a lot more confident. I'm like annoyed that it's only been 2 weeks. I have 4 more, so I can't be too worried about it. But oh, I was telling you what my days are like. So Monday, how did I like get off on a tangent? I don't know. Tuesdays, I work in the morning. So I have to get up at like 7:30 in the morning, go work my morning shift, and then I get off at 5. And then Wednesdays, get up at 5 a.m., go work out, come home, eat. Like, Wednesdays suck because I also work the morning shift on Wednesdays. So I come home on after my workout, and I basically just have to get like my lunch together. I'm not allowed to eat for 2 hours after. And the thing is I start, like, I get to work at like 9:30, and then my workout ends at 8, so then I have to eat at 10, and it's like, I literally have only been here a half hour, so I have to take my 10-minute break early. I don't know if it's exactly 2 hours or if it's like, that's the earliest I can eat is 2 hours after, but I can't, it's hard to wait past that because I'm so hungry by that point. And it's like I have to eat something, but it's like, oh, it just sucks because I only have 10 minutes, and so I have to like force it down. And then usually I like to take my 10 minutes like after the first 2 hours, and then you have 2 more hours until your lunch, so it just sucks to take my break that early. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So and then at that point I have to eat like a high protein meal, like a lot of food. That's when I eat my most food, is my post-workout meal, and I have to scarf it down in 10 minutes. So that's fun. Well, I guess if I'm only doing turkey sandwiches right now, it's not very high in protein because I think I'm supposed to be putting like a bajillion pieces of turkey on it, and I'm just not. I'm more of a bread to meat ratio kind of person, which I'm not supposed to be doing, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna try to start going back to chicken soon. I'm gonna do the turkey sandwiches for a little bit, but I think I might try to go back to chicken, like, chicken Caesar salads and chicken and rice. But the thing is I'm the money situation. After paying $600, like, I have no money. So I've been broke, and I've been trying to like buy all these groceries, but then I'm like, okay, now I have no money. So then I go donate plasma, and then I'm like, okay, I spend that on groceries, then I'm like, okay, I have no money again. So he has to be understanding of that it's like, I know you want me to eat certain things, but let me tell you, I have to go with what I have because I don't have any money because I gave you $600. So you know, I'm doing the best that I can with what I have and what I am able to do. I was supposed to, well, I was gonna go donate today, but here's the thing, I'm freaking exhausted. I worked out today, came home, took a little bit of a nap because I did not get good sleep last night, let me tell you. I slept horrible because, I just had a triggering conversation like before I went to bed, and then my brain was just going insane, and it's like, God, I shouldn't have had this conversation, but like sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes stuff comes up and it's like you can't really avoid it all the time. So anyway, after that happened, I could not sleep very well, and then I had to get up really early, go work out. So yeah, I came home, took a little bit of a nap, had a turkey sandwich, showered, did laundry, cleaned the apartment everywhere but my room because I started running out of time. And while I was doing that, I had to like iron the shirts that I wanted to wear and iron my backdrop because it was really wrinkly, and then get it all set up. Then I had to straighten my hair, then I had to do my makeup. And then as soon as I got done with my headshots, like, I'm making this video now, and it's, what time is it right now? It's only 4, but like the sun's already going down, so it like, it's just like, it's, I'm used to, I feel like when I lived in Arizona, like this is what it looked like closer to like, I don't know, 5:36 maybe, I think. I feel like 6-ish is when it would like get to this, and then it was like 7:30, like 8 p.m. is when it'd be fully dark, not fucking 5:30. What else? I don't know. Oh, so yeah, I was saying Wednesday sucks. So then Thursdays, I work the night shift, so I don't go in until 12, so I get to sleep in a little bit. Fridays, up again at 5, but then I don't work until the closing shift, which is 12 to 8:30. And then Saturdays are, sometimes it's 12 to 8:30, sometimes it's 10 to 6:30. Just depends on what they schedule me at. So that's kind of that, and then back to Sunday. So it's like on my days off, it's like chores and things that need to get done, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's a lot. And I just, yeah, I don't have a lot of time. I'm trying to use my time off. I said off, really weird, off. I'm trying to use my time off to like work on my acting stuff and work on self-care, like my guided journals and all of that. I really want to still make that a priority, but I will say I'm not spending as much time watching TV, but when I do watch TV, I'm like trying my best to allow myself to just do it and like turn my brain off and not feel guilty about it, because it's like, listen, I need to do this. I sometimes just need to like walk away from everything and just turn my brain off for a little bit and enter into this new magical pretend world, you know? Do I have muscles yet? No. I feel a little something. I feel a little something there. I will say my legs have been looking a lot better. Like my calves have always been, not always, but my calves have been great for a really long time because of the job that I have. Maybe I can show you. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you with the way that I'm sitting. I don't know if it's gonna show you. I'm gonna try this. Can I? Oh, you can't even see it. What the freaking heck? How do I don't know how to flex it like with it in the air. Like I need to like be standing or whatever. Okay, you can kind of see it, yeah. Ow. It looks better in person, but anyway. So, yeah. But I will say, so my calves have been great for a long time, but my thighs have been looking a lot better. Like, not that there's anything wrong with cellulite, but I think most women are insecure about it. So I had a little bit of cellulite on the back of my legs, and now they look smooth. They don't look like they have any cellulite. And it's so weird when I hear people like hear things about how you can't get rid of cellulite, and it's like, I literally do it. Like, you just have to eat better. I mean, I don't know, I guess mine has never been really, really bad, so maybe if it's really bad you can't get rid of it, but in my experience I've been able to get rid of it a couple of times. So when it's on the back of my legs, I literally just stop eating bad for a little bit and then it goes away. So I don't know. Not necessarily stop eating bad totally, but like, I know when I was younger, if I would get cellulite, I'd stop eating fast food for like a week and then it would go away and I'd be fine for a while. So I don't know, maybe that's something you can try if it's something that bothers you. But I like how my legs are definitely starting, my like thighs and stuff are definitely starting to feel more muscular. They don't feel as like jiggly and loosey-goosey. Let's see how my, these definitely still need some work. Like, my arms are thin, you know, but they're just loose, you know. It's loose because you know, my arms were bigger. So it's not necessarily extra skin. It's just, there needs to be more definition, you know what I mean? So yeah, ew. And then my tummy definitely needs some toning up for sure. Like, it's not like, if you look at me, I look thin, which is weird. Like, I actually got called petite by someone at work and tiny by someone at work, and I'm like, what? It's so weird because it's been so long since I've been considered small or tiny or petite or whatever. I was always petite when I was younger. It's crazy though, I'm only 10 pounds more than like what I was when I was younger. Like, okay, so when I was younger, like when I was in my best shape, I was like 108, but I usually averaged around 112 and just would go up and down a little bit around there. So I'm trying to get down to 115. So 115 is 3 pounds more than 112. So I'm trying to like just lose 10 more pounds. I'm at 125 right now ish, because they keep going up around and up and down and all the things. But so yeah, only 10 more pounds, but it's like, it's hard for me to feel like I'm small again. It's like, some people have called it like body dysmorphia or something, but like, I don't know if that's what it is. I have to look up what that is. To me, what that is when you look at yourself and you see something that isn't real or true, and it's like an unhealthy thing, and then it causes you to, you know, not eat or whatever. For me, that's not the case. I don't look at my body and hate it. That's not what's happening. It's, I'm so used to being a certain weight and looking a certain way that it's like, it's hard to like remember that I am smaller now and I still feel like an overweight person because I've been overweight for so long. But like, when I first started gaining weight, I still felt like I was a skinny person. Like, it was funny. Like, and I don't want to offend anyone by saying this, but like, so when I was thinner, I was like really, I was considered, well, society's version of attractive. And so I would get a lot of attention and I was used to that. So when I started gaining weight and I wasn't getting that attention, it was very weird for me. And I would flirt as if I was still that hot, skinny person. And it's not that you can't be hot and overweight or anything. It's just that I don't think I held the weight very well. But it was just funny because I still acted as if I was in that body because I was so used to being in that body. And then I was like, oh wait, I don't look like that anymore. How embarrassing. Like, I mean, it's fine. You know, like, I feel like and it's always hard because I feel like it's easier for us to say that, like, there are other plus size women that look gorgeous, but we don't look good plus size. You know what I mean? It's so easy to say that. And it's like sad. It's sad that we're so critical of ourselves and we're nicer to other people. My camera's gonna die, so I gotta go. But anyway, I love you guys and I'll see you guys in the next video.